All right, so we're talking about mounting your controller. It's important to make sure that when you go and install a new controller, you pick a smart place for your controller to be mounted. You want to make sure it's in an area that's easy to get to. You don't want to make sure you're not climbing over a bunch of filters, pieces of equipment. You can see here, we got plenty of space here, even with the pipe here to get in here. So this is essentially easy to service. It's always smart to think about, even if you're just a builder, you want to think about who's coming in afterwards to service the pool. Whether if it's a local service company, whether if it's the maintenance person at the actual apartment complex. You just want to make sure this controller is easy to get to and it can be serviced. You also want to think about, all right, is there any other major pieces of electrical close by to it, such as a main sub panel or main breaker panel? This controller utilizes an ORP sensor. The ORP sensor runs off of millivolts. Millivolts can be very sensitive, and if you install this controller, whether if it's directly next to or on the opposite side of the wall of a main sub panel, it could cause some electrical interference with the sensors. So you always want to make sure you're trying to keep this controller away from any main sub panel. As you can see here, there's no sub panel close by. We do have this electrical conduit here, but that's not much that's going to cause any interference with the controller. The other thing I cannot stress enough is when you go and mount this controller on the wall, make sure it's level. All right, don't have it cockeyed. Make sure you have a level of some sort to make sure the controller is level. And a lot of times people make one big mistake. They mount the controller on the wall, then they go and they put their probes in. These probes, they come in a box, 2 small brown boxes. Don't throw these boxes away. All right, you have your pH probe, you have your ORP probe. Whatever you do, don't mount this controller and then go put these sensors in, because these sensors come in a cap that has water in them. These sensors cannot remain dry for more than 20 to 30 minutes at a time. People make the mistake often of hanging this controller on the wall, putting the sensors in, and then by the time they go hang the chemical feed pumps, run the tubing, etc., it's an hour afterwards and the sensors are dry, they're shot, and they're going to need to be replaced. Unfortunately, that's not covered under warranty. Okay, so the very last thing you do is you put these sensors in. All right, hang your control unit, hang your chemical feeders, run your sample lines, get the pump to actually come on and make sure you can get water in this sample vessel before you put these probes in. This is the very last step, is putting the sensors in. Because if you don't and you put it in, these sit dry for an extended period of time, they're going to be shot, they're going to have to be replaced. So it's very important to make sure that you don't put these sensors in until you get this system up and running and you can confirm you can get water into that sample vessel.